morning, good evening, good
Hello.
afternoon, depending on which part of the world you are watching us. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies. Thank you for joining me. And happy Sunday, everyone. Well, it's almost over the weekend, but still happy to have you here and excited for another of our From Dreams to Reality series where we talk about it's mostly mindset, purpose, grow, right? And today's topic, I feel like we all needed reminders from time to time, especially when we feel like, we are busy, we are chasing different things. To kind of relax or slow down a bit and maybe find some joy in the journey and maybe some purpose, right? And actually today is about one of the quotes from Dalai Lama that says that happiness is not something ready made, it comes from your own action. And I think we all kind of chase happiness in a way of another, right? And we kind of feel like, oh, happiness will come from somewhere, but actually it doesn't arrive in a box. And sometimes if you get a present, you can feel happy for a moment. So small happiness may come in these little boxes. But actually happiness is something we build, right? We build every day, every step we make, action by action, choice by choice that we make every day. So today I wanted to talk a bit about that, about um, chasing joy or finding happiness, and how do we find happiness in our life and maybe in our business journey. Because it's not all about the money. Don't get me wrong, monies are good, but I think if you can find joy and happiness in what you do every day, um, you realize, and I know maybe it's also with age, you realize that there are things more important than money, and the small thing that's finding joy every day is it's something that definitely um, I get to appreciate more lately. I find. And for those new here, maybe on my page, let me introduce myself. I'm Dana. I'm a mom, a wife, a daughter, a sister. I do have two kids, so mostly a mom. I'm also an IT manager by profession. I'm originally from Romania, but I live in Canada for over 25 years now. And I'm also a business owner. I have my own online business. I'm like these amazing ladies that are joining me today. So let's give them a chance to introduce themselves also. Elena, do you want to go and introduce yourself? Elena, do you want to go first? To find the
Thank you.
audio.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, Dana. I thought I had it unmuted. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us. My name is Elena. I'm here from Toronto. I am born and raised in Canada. My background is Italian. I am a bookkeeper, semi-retired, and I'm also a digital business owner. I'm a grandmother of two little boys, beautiful 7 and 4. They keep me busy, as well as I have aging parents that they also keep me busy. So balancing everything is important. And like you said, Dana, it's not about the money, it's about balancing life and enjoying and having happiness as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. Miss Faida, good afternoon.
Thank you, Miss Dana. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are watching us from. My name is Vida. I'm originally from Ghana and currently in the US. I'm a mother of three. I'm a registered nurse and proud digital business owner. Minu yana muna dofuno be bira uwe bia utie mi di divide I'm a free Ghana se mi wo US. Mini mi kunu ni mi mami en sane wa ha. Mi nurse ni I'm a digital business owner. You should share be say on fanka wa mom. This is the right place. Back to you, Mr. Anna. Thank you.
Thank you, Vaida. Reham, going over the pond to UK. Good evening, almost for you.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Have a blessed day to all of you, to all the beautiful, amazing people who are tuning in today. Thank you for this opportunity again. I'm grateful to share this stage with all these inspiring online digital business owner around the globe. My name is Reham, coming to you from the UK. I've been a nurse in United Kingdom for 23 years. And yes, I am a proud Filipina, mabuhay. I speak in different languages from the Philippines, but most of all, I speak from the heart. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga kababayan ko, mga OFW, working parents, especially ang mga mama na sumusuporta sa aking business page, sumusubaybay sa aking business journey. Hindi po ako magsasawa iparating sa inyo na hindi kayo nag-isa. Nandito ako para tumulong sa aking abot na makakaya para sa pangarap ng ating mga anak at pamilya at aging parents. Just like many of you, I also wear different hats. I am a mom of two wonderful teenagers and a wife of Jeffrey and a mentor in our incredible online business community. It is my deepest desire to help you live your best life no matter where you are in the world. And I truly passionate about helping others to start earning online so that you can have more time with your family and build the life you love, a life you deserve, because I believe we all deserve a beautiful life. Thank you so much.
Very well said, Reham. Thank you. Yes, that's why we are all here coming every, Saturday and Sunday to share from the blessings that we got and to get others to get the courage to get inspired and to live the life that they deserve. I love that. Miss Rita, last but not least, from Spain. Good to see you.
Good afternoon, good evening from my own side. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're watching us from. Well, thank you, Miss Dana, for always having me on your live stream. It's really a great pleasure seeing my business partners as well from every part of the world. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. So my name is Rita. I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter, a Nigerian from Benin City, Edo State. But I'm based in Spain. I've been in Spain for so many years, almost 20 years now. So I'm a telephone banking agent and a proud online business owner. So back to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Rita. And now that for those watching us, you got to learn a bit about ourselves. Let me quickly talk a bit about what this business is about. You heard all of us saying we have a digital business or an online business. We are business owners. What that means, we all have using the same system, which is like a business in a pocket. As long as you have an internet connection and a phone or a computer, you can run this business. And you can do it no matter on which part of the world you are. You can see us, we are on different countries, different places, and no matter, your age or your previous experience, because it's a system that's built to work for anyone. It gives you everything that you need. It gives you the step-by-step training. It takes you from zero. It doesn't assume that you know anything. And most of us starting without any business experience, without any, social media. And I do have some technical skills, but I know people who started without even knowing, how to copy something from one place to another, and they are still running their business. So the training is super comprehensive and is teaching you everything you need to know about the business, but also on top of that, about mindset, about, so many things that you don't even think that you need for to run a business. And also, it comes with this amazing community. So when you start the business, you get a one-on-one personal mentor, you get a coach, and you get the support of this amazing community who, all like-minded people, busy people, but also people who are dreamers and who wanted something more from their life. And they decided to, you know, take a risk. Maybe all of us started being skeptical because online these days it's all kind of things, but looking back, all of us, and you'll hear it today probably also, we are thinking, oh, why didn't I start sooner? Or "Yeah, I'm so happy that I found this opportunity," because it changes lives, literally changes lives in so many ways. And actually today we'll talk a bit about more than money, because definitely this business, most of us, if not all of us, started for, getting some more money, some extra income. But it's also bringing you so much personal growth, so much, community so much more than just an income. And it will I keep saying that you'll grow before your bank account will grow in this business, and you'll realize, as I was saying at the beginning, how some things are more important maybe than money in life, and you realize how your life get changed um, in more than your bank account. What else? Um, the business, oh, it's not only, it's something you can leave it for your kids also, right? So it's not a job, it's not a get quick rich scheme. You need to put the effort, you need to, be consistent, but it's also flexible. You can, decide on how you strategize, how you run your business. You have your own business, so we are all business partners, but individually, like financially, we are very independent from another, and we each can decide on how we run your business. And if you are watching us and thinking to start a business, then yes, you'll get the support, you'll get the mentor, the coach to help you, to guide you, but you decide how much time or money you invest. So it's um, it's flexible in that way, and it's a business that you see all of us are, still having families, having jobs, and you can still do it because it's a business that it fits into your lifestyle no matter how busy you are, and you don't have to stop working in order to start the business. And I think you'll hear from all of us because that's one of the reasons we decided to start this business, right? Because hey, I can still do it as a side hustle until it can become my full-time um, work, or my full-time filling all your day. So that's about the business. And so today's theme about finding happiness and joy, more than maybe the money, as I was saying initially. And I think all of us, we say that, or definitely I've been saying it, and I know others are. I'll be happy when, and then you can fill up in there whatever it is. When I get that promotion, when I get this many dollars in my bank account, when my life is perfect, right? But happiness is not like waiting for you at the finish line and you run and run and you got there and it's like, yeah, I got it. Now I'm happy, right? It's actually something that you get to choose daily. And I know it's hard for some people when I say that, but like you choose to be happy every day or you choose to be unhappy. And um, some people will say, no, it's not that, right? You cannot just choose to be happy. I think it is. In a way, it is. Yes, there are, all kind of situation when maybe you are not happy that day, but I think through your mindset, you can, send the right message in the universe, and you can find something to be happy or to be thankful every single day. And that's why I wanted to maybe start talking today about joy being that foundation that you decide. You choose joy and you choose happiness every single day. And Reham, maybe if I'll ask you, how does joy you think it helps with the long-term success? How can you choose joy and how it's helping?
Yes, awesome. How does joy helps with long-term success? And this is something we often overlook when we talk about success, joy. And yes, it's not just a hustle, not just a sacrifice, not just the greed, but the joy. Because let's be honest, what's the point of choosing a success if you're miserable while doing it? What's the point of earning money if you lost yourself, your spark, your peace, or along the way? So today I would talk how joy is not just a nice to have, it's actually a critical ingredient for long-term success. Joy keeps you going with things when things get tough. Let's face it, whether you're building a business, raising a family, or working as a nurse, putting those 12-hour shifts, life is not always easy. There are moments of doubt and fear or, anything. But you know what keeps you moving on those moments is the joy. Not necessarily a big one or a fireworks kind of joy, but the small moment, the laughter with your kids, the peaceful cup of tea with your husband before the world's wake up, or the pride of you feel when you realize how far you become. um when you learn to find joy in a little moment, it fuels your resilience. It becomes your secret weapon when life is hard. Joy makes the journey worth it. So many people spend their life chasing someday. Someday I'll be successful. Someday I'll be happy. Someday I'll travel, rest, and live fully. But let me tell you something. I learned it in hard way. Success without joy is just surviving a survival dress up in a designer clothes. I- If you can't find happiness now, you when you're building, you will struggle to find it later when you are, when you're getting there. So don't postpone joy. Celebrate the small wins, the laughter at your, laugh at your mistake, dance in your kitchen while no one is watching, because those moments, they are not a distraction. They are what life's made of. Joy attracts opportunity and people. Have you ever noticed how joyful people seem to naturally attract others? It's magnetic. People want to work with, support, and buy from people who radiate positive energy. And I'm sure you can agree with that. When you lead with joy, whether it's in your business, at work, or in your personal life, you draw in opportunities and relationships that align with your spirit. And guess what? Long-term success built with relationship. Business partners, client referrals, or job opportunities, they are all come easier when someone others enjoyed being around. So don't underestimate the power of your energy. Your vibes speak before your voice does. Joy keep you aligned with your purpose. When you're caught up in the grid, that easy to forget why you started. We get so focused on numbers, goals, and deadline that we lost the sight of the bigger picture. Joy reconnect you to your why. It reminds you that you started this business, this career, for example, this journey not just to survive, but to live fully, to help others, to leave a legacy. But each time you allow yourself fully feel the moment of happiness, you're reminding yourself on your purpose. And when you work aligned with that purpose, success become not just sustainable, but deeply fulfilling. Joy fuels creativity and innovation. When you're stressed, overworked, and happy, your brain goes into survival mode. And you can't think outside the box because you're too busy trying to get through the day. But when you're joyful, relaxed, and grateful, your minds open up. You are starting seeing new ideas in your business, or solution, or opportunities that you never noticed before. Some of my best business ideas, it did not come while I was obviously stressed out or looking at my laptop thinking what else I can do about my business. They come up while I was traveling or laughing with friends or family, or even walking in the nature. So joy expand your mind, and in the rush of everyday life, creativity is not a luxury. It is a necessity to long-term success. And also, joy help you to stay healthy, and can't succeed without health. We know that. What's the point of achieving success if you sacrifice your health to get there? Stress is silent killer. It leads to burnout, anxiety, and illness. But joy boosts your immune system, lowers your stress hormone, and keep your heart healthy. When you prioritize joy, you're not being selfish. You are being smart, because your long-term success depend on you being alive, well, and able to enjoy the fruit of your labor. And lastly, joy is a contagious. It's spread to everyone around you. Um, when you choose joy, you give others permission to do the same. Your family, your friends, even our community, they watch you how you live. And when they see you pursuing your dreams with joyful heart, it inspires them to believe it's possible for them too. It's not what is that what true success is all about. Not just what you achieve, how you uplift along others along the way. So how we cultivate more joy in our life is simpler than what we think. It's just practicing gratitude every day. Surround yourself with positive people, like in our community. No one, no, do one thing that you love every single day and celebrate that tiny victories. Laugh often, especially at yourself. Especially me, I commit a lot of mistakes. I just laugh when I discover that, oh God, this is easy. But before I'm stressed about things, remember why you started. And my final thought is success is beautiful. Financial freedom is powerful. Achieving your goals is worth fighting for. But I promise you, none of these means anything if you lost your joy along the way. So today, I challenge everyone choose joy, cultivate it, protect it, because a joyful heart is not just a happy one, it's an unstoppable one. Thank you so much, Dana. Back to you.
Oh, yeah. All I can say is Amen. Reham, you said it so well. Oh, yes. I don't even know where to pick, right? From the health that is giving you for attracting people like you. And you put it somewhere, right? Chasing goals and money, it's great. But then you realize when you arrive, when you get them, you'll feel empty. You feel like something is still missing if you are not, having the joy and the purpose, the meaning around the way. So, I'm not even gonna try to summarize what you said because you cover so many areas. But I love how you also share some of the what you can do every day to focus on the joy, right? Like count your blessings every morning. Like I keep telling my kids, count your blessings, right? Find something that you are thankful for every morning and surround yourself with people who are positive, who are, lifting you up. And that's going to be, it's the perfect recipe to ensure that you can stay focused on the joy. But Rita, how can someone find purpose and joy in what they do? And starting small, because we know, right? It's not about starting big, it's about things starting small. How can we do that? Share some of your thoughts on that.
Miss Reham has already said everything. I don't know what to add anymore. But what I would say is you have to be intentional. Okay. Intentionality is very important. If your intention is finding that joy, okay, because you've already started, right? You have started. Now that you've started, focus on the big wins. Okay. If you are focused, how can you focus on the big wins? Okay. By starting little by little. Okay. You may be thinking, oh, this small step that I took is not taking me to anywhere. No, it's taking you to the bigger place that you never realized. In my own experience, okay, sometimes, okay, don't think that, oh, this girl is showing up all the time on social media and, oh, she's making it. Whoa. When I tell people about my businesses, they'll be saying, oh, you have a lot of money, huh? But they don't know the consistency, the intention behind it. Most of the time, I feel like giving up, okay? I feel like giving up. But later on, I realized I think about my wins, my small steps that I've taken in the beginning. I think about when I started. I think about my big why. And later, I think about my vision board. I said, I am not going to stop. I will keep going no matter small the steps are. No matter what the steps, even though I'm not seeing the result now, but behind me, behind my post, everything that I'm doing, I'm realizing that my social platform is getting to recognize what I'm doing and what is my purpose to people. So that one itself, it's a big win to me. It may not be a big win to others, but to me, it's a big win. And here I am. I'm so proud of what I've become right now. This business has made me to completely get out of my comfort zone because that is my main purpose when I started. I want to be that kind of mother to my daughter that when she grows up, she will say, I too want to live a life of fulfillment. And here I am, I'm working on it. Even though the steps that I'm taking, they are not the bigger steps that other people would expect, but I'm showing up every time. I'm seeing my business partners every weekend, talking about this business, how this business has helped so many people. Has this business is helping me personally to see things behind, okay, to see beyond my paycheck. Okay, so that itself, it's a big win, and I'm so intentional about it. So if you are starting something, even though you think it's a small step, it is not a small step. It is the bigger step that you never thought. Even though your steps that you are thinking, they are not giving you the results that you want. You know, sometimes in this life, I'm a Catholic, okay? I believe in God a lot. Most of the time, when you are saying, God, I want this to happen now, God will tell you, no, it's not happening now. You have to be considered. I want to see you work hard on it before I can say, okay, now is the time. And when I was getting my telephone banking agent's job, I needed to submit as many CVs as possible. I was telling God, God, I want this job now. But God is saying, no. The steps that I was taking, what was my purpose? To get that job. And here I am. I got it. And during the process, I had so many setbacks, but I never stopped. I was never thinking badly to say, I want to stop believing in this my paycheck. No, I never stopped that. But I kept on moving forward because I want that intentionality within me. I want to work on that. So I was so intentional. And also right now, when I got into online journey, I need to be intentional as well because most people come to you, talk to you anyhow because they are not seeing you face to face. They just say whatever they want. But that does not mean you should stop about what you should stop thinking about your purpose. People are coming to distract you. That is for sure. But the little steps that you are taking and those little steps that you are believing in yourself and believing the most high God will surely push you to your final win. And that win is the purpose that we are talking about today. The purpose for you to grow. Not that we are growing financially only, we are also growing emotionally, physically, spiritually. You know, when you see me, when I look at all the videos that we've gone through, when I listen to what I'm saying, I just say, wow, what is this? Who is this? I cannot believe this. It's because of the purpose of getting out of my comfort zone and becoming the person I thought I would never be. And here I am. Wherever you are, in any part of the world you are, if you are thinking that you cannot do it, of course you can do it. You can find purpose in what you are looking for, no matter how small the steps is. Even if you wake up early in the morning, you say hello on your social platform. That is also a big step. You may think it's small, but it's also a big one. So I just want to encourage everybody out there. This is how I do. I'm intentional in what I'm doing and I'm working on my intentionality. And that is this big step to my final way. And I want you to do the same. So back to you, Miss Dana. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Rita. Very well said, right? Be intentional on finding the joy and the purpose. And you'll not find them overnight, right? It's through action, to being intentional every morning, every day, to reflecting, as you said, to celebrate those small things, right? And be strong, be courageous, even about the small step, right? Because and you never know when all the actions that you make, like you said, right? Tomorrow you feel like, oh, I don't see any progress. Tomorrow you'll realize, like, oh, everything that I have done in the past year or 2 years, it keeps, accumulated, and then suddenly you are surprised by uh, all the new things that are opening suddenly in your life. You never know. So that's why we keep talking. I think almost every weekend here about, being resilient, not giving up, and being uh, you know, taking actions and reflecting and being intentional about what you do every single day. Love that. Let's talk about um, we actually mentioned a bit at the beginning, and I think Graham said it very well. Of we are coming here to share with others, to help others, and how, Elena, maybe if I ask you, how does helping others, do you think it can bring more meaning to your life, to your business? Is that something that can help?
Of course, helping others is so rewarding because I can see them grow. From with my past experience and from the person that I um, joined with this business as well, and they showed me things that I didn't even know, like especially I'm not tech savvy. So that was one of the things that was really concerning to me. But it's really I find it rewarding when I am helping somebody and they are happy and they find joy and they do things with intentions, like we all talked about as well too, because we all started for a purpose, some whatever the purpose is, whatever the dream is, wherever we think that we want to be. And for me to walk along with them and help them, and at the same time they're helping me because they're bringing joy into my life, that they are growing. Just as I started growing with my business from my mentor and my coach, I think that's very important, and it's so nice to pay back with that there, so that we in this community we help each other out, which is something, if you've been in a brick and mortar business, you're technically on your own. That you got to learn something, you got to do your research, and you got to you can't really just knock on doors. It's not you're your own boss, yes, but you are technically on your own. Whereas with this business here, it's your business, but you're not alone. And that's what's so rewarding for me. Especially, like I said, like I love to help people, even people in my neighborhood, people that come, I get that all the time. I guess we're stuck with me if you're my neighbor, because as soon as somebody comes into our neighborhood, we're the first ones to welcome them and help them. And it's just a matter of kindness and peace within the world. So if we can just kind of spread that across the world, which I have been blessed to meet people around the world with this business here, and whether I'm helping them, they are also helping me with learning their language, or like I mentioned before, learning the different techniques that keeps changing in the technology as well. So I feel that if we all do a little bit for one another, this business will grow twofold. Your intentions will flourish. Your joy will just be over the roof because you are helping somebody. And I think that really feels so good. It feels so good that you're able to say to that person, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're going ahead. Even if they're surpassing me, that's okay. It's because I've helped them, right? And they've touched my heart. So back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Lana. Oh, yeah, very well said, right? Like every small gesture is creating those ripple effects that is touching so many people that you'll not know, right? When you do that small gesture, you'll not know how many lives you'll touch. And that's why I feel like when you focus on helping others, right? The journey seems already bigger than ourselves, right? You find that purpose to be more than, oh, you care only about yourself. And I think that's why this community is growing so fast, right? It's because the mindset is to help others, right? Yes, it will help your business too, but you start with helping others and you realize that you are growing while you're helping others grow. So I think that's the true fulfillment and the true, purpose that we are all looking is to look, what I can do for others first, and then you'll find out what others can do for you, or how just your actions are helping yourself also. And it's helping in more ways, right? It's helping you bringing that joy to see others grow. It may help your business too in some ways that you don't think about. So definitely, helping others, it can be a very happy path to fulfillment and to joy. Vaida, what advice you give to someone who's still struggling to find joy and purpose? I think we cover a lot of things. Anything else? Any other advice that you can cover today?
Thank you, Miss Dana. That is a very great question. What advice I would give to someone who is what struggling to find their purpose? If you are struggling to find your purpose, first know this: what you are not behind. That is what I would tell the person. Know that you are not behind, and nothing is wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
Purpose isn't what always something that arrives with loud noise. It's not something that arrives with nice noise. Sometimes it's unfold slowly, do what through your everyday experience. The passion you know and the quiet desire you carry deep inside you is one of them. Pay attention to what lights you up and what breaks your heart. Notice where you feel most alive, even when you are scared. Be willing to what? To try new things. Even if you feel that you are imperfectly, but you be willing to what? To try new things. Purpose often show up after you take a step. If you don't take a step, you're not going to find your purpose. It show up when you take a step. Not before it reveals itself when you are in motion. Where you are willing to grow. Where you trust that your life had meaningful, even when you don't have all the answer yet. Yes, you don't have to what? You don't have to figure it all out today. Just stay open, stay curious, and stay faithful. Purpose meets you when you move. When you don't move, you're not going to get purpose. You say, oh, I'm going to stay where I am. There's no way that you are going to find that purpose. It meets you when you move. Sometimes you don't even know. Let me try something. When you try that something, it's just like this business when I started. I was so scared. What am I going to do if I fail? What will my friend talk about me? That was everything that is in my mind. I was not a tech savvy, so I was worried about if people see me online, what are they going to say? But if I have not taken that leap of faith and move on, I wouldn't find my purpose. So today I'm advising anybody out there saying that I don't know my purpose, struggling to find your purpose. If you don't take that step, you will move forward. If you're not able, if you don't want to learn and grow, there's no way that you're going to move forward. The only thing that will help you to what? Be willing to take that a leap of faith, just as the way all of us here did. We took that leap of faith, and this is where we are here today. So I'm advising all our viewers, wherever they are, if you are struggling to find your purpose, you have to what? Move out of your comfort zone and take that leap of faith that as we did. Then you will find your purpose. Thank you. And back to you, Miss Dana.
Thank you, Vida. Oh, I love it. Move and you'll find your purpose, right? So what I get from that is the purpose is a journey, right? You need to start to take the first step to do that journey. And then at the end of the journey or in during your journey, you'll find happiness, you'll have joy, right? And it's something you create, you'll not find someday at the end of that journey. It's something you create every day, right? And you said it very well. Take that first step, take that action today. So I hope that today's discussion, lit some spark in you, and maybe looking for your purpose, maybe looking for your joy or happiness. But want to thank you everyone for being here today with us, for showing up for your dreams, for choosing to chase purpose and happiness today. And share this life with someone else who maybe needs the reminders that joy matters and purpose matters. And if you have any questions, reach out to any of us. We are here to help you either find your purpose or your joy, or maybe just how to get out of your comfort zone. Um, Definitely, we are here a community to support and help each other and to create those ripple of joy and purpose that are touching so many lives. So thank you, ladies, so much for joining me this Sunday afternoon, a bit later than our usual time, but we are so glad to see you today. And until next weekend, stay joyful, find purpose, and keep going, keep moving. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.